We have kind of a psychoacoustic trick. The listener thinks that our wavetable bass has a lot of bass, but it doesn't have any bass. It sounds just super thin. So hi, my name is Johannes. Welcome to Production Music Live, and in today's video I want to show you how I made it possible to combine 4 different sub-frequency elements in one track playing at the same time. We are talking about first the kick drum, the rumble, a wavetable bass line, and the last element is very uncommon in techno. It is called Neuro Bass and sounds like this. What we have in front of us is the kick drum and a sampled rumble. There are 2 things which are very important and make life so much easier. It is first good samples for your kicks and use not too long samples. For the kick, for example, when we listen to the sample, it sounds really nice from the beginning. That's why there was nothing to do, no EQing, no distortion, just a kick sample. The sample is from the PML Overdrive pack. I really like this pack because there are so many sounds in there which you can directly use. For the rumble, I have to say, as you can directly see here, that's why I zoomed in so much, the elements are not playing at the same time. Of course, we have a bit of cross-fading area in the middle here, but the kick hits. And when the kick gets quieter in volume, then the rumble starts to increase the volume or starts to play. When you do this, it is so easy to mix it together. Then the next step is you mix in the volume of the rumble. Usually I have the kick run, usually at 0 dB, and then I drag down the rumble and all the other elements if I have more layers for the kick, and then I mix them in until I have the feeling it fits good together. And that's basically it. Yeah, then you compress your low end, probably you do a bit of limiting, you do a bit of EQing, then you have a kick and bass which sounds like this. Sounds easy, right? The next step is, in this track, we have the 16th trance bass. Basically what I did here, I don't want to talk about sound design too much here. This is not the subject of today's video. I EQ'd the really low frequencies out. So it sounds very thin when we listen to this in solo. But the cool trick here is it sounds really good together with the rumble. So what we have here, we have kind of a psychoacoustic trick. The listener thinks that our wavetable bass, so our running bass line, has a lot of bass, but it doesn't have any bass. It sounds just super thin. So when we listen to the whole group and we switch on and off the rumble, you will really hear what the rumble is doing in the track. So let's go. The 4th element is the Neuro Bass. And also here we have EQ'd everything out, which is below, let's say, 100 to 200 Hertz. So it sounds like this. Because this sound is so nasty, as you can see, let me switch it off. We can look at it without hearing it. So as you can see here, especially here on the area where nothing should usually play, this sound is so crazy, so nasty. So when I would have left it like this is impossible to mix. So in solo it sounds super thin, but also in the track it does not. And the next trick is also something kind of psychoacoustic, kind of illusion for the listener, because what I basically do here for this element, I have a low cut on this one here. So this is my FAB filter low cut. And we have in the parts where no kick drum is playing, like here, before the drop, we have much more bass, so we have less cut in the end, than in the part where the kick drum is playing. but you cannot hear this in the final track. You can hear, oh, it is a powerful Neuro Bass, and you can hear, wow, kick and Neuro Bass sound together, so nice. But you cannot hear, oh, the Neuro Bass is missing bass. Because, yeah, in the end, it is just simple tricks, a lot of them, to make this work together. So mixing-wise, we are done here. All the secrets are now clear, hopefully. Then there is one more thing I want to talk about. What is cool here, the Neuro Bass has an LFO rate, which is free. And this is the first track where I use this kind of technique. I was really asking myself, how is it possible to use a rate which has nothing to do with the BPM and to make it work in the track? I can tell you the final secret, it is the moving rate. So, for example, you put the rate to a fixed number and you're not changing the rate, then it just sounds wrong. As you can hear, just totally wrong. Just by moving the rate up and down, it sounds like it is in the grid. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I will try to answer all of them. As I mentioned already, in case you're interested how this track was made, check out the description. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.